last night, especially the first half, was a disgrace to football, really. And I feel sorry for every fan who paid to go and watch that game.
Well, I got the message from you just as I was finishing my steak. I had the kids done, as you know.
Yeah.
I went out for a nice steak, and then I got that message. Well, we're obviously following the game, the score. I got the message from you, and I thought, "You're beauty. I'm not missing much."
Yeah,
and then what I did was, I made the mistake of watching. I nearly said highlights when I went home. The highlight, I saw the goal. There was nothing else.
You can watch the highlights on, like, you can press, like, for it to be faster, fast forwards. That's what you should have watched it on.
There was nothing going on. Good goal though.
It was a great goal, great counter attack. But obviously Keane and Tarkowski got found out back of pace, especially Tarkowski.
Yeah,
he made Šeško look like Usain Bolt, didn't he?
He did.
The way he got past him, but
he went flying away.
First half, Ali. Pass to me, pass to you, pass to me, pass to you. We'll have 3 passes, then we'll make a sloppy pass. You'll give it us, we'll counter attack, and we'll have a sloppy pass. It was so poor. And is this a problem throughout the Premier League? Yes, we see the odd really good game, of course we do. But overall, Ali, this isn't what we're used to. This isn't what it was like when we played. Wingers took defenders on. The amount of times I see it for my team as well, Villa. Oh, you can't go forward, pass it back, centre half, all have a touch, you go to the left back, you come back across, you go to the keeper. If I was at a game now, I don't go to games. If I was at games now, I'd be like, okay, let's go and get a drink and some food to my son.
I know, I'm thinking about it. Well, we should have a good chat about that. Is it a kind of dying art? I don't necessarily mean wide men in the game. I mean wide men that are prepared to go and take players on, like your Madiakis, you know. Even Salah, I know Salah's not in a particularly great season, but you know when he was direct, he would go and take people on. Madeki would be the same, Saka would be the same, Doku goes and takes people on. Apart from that,
but even what was good second half was Tyreek George come on loan from Chelsea.
Yes,
and he was getting our players.
Yeah,
I was like, hallelujah! Thank God someone's taking a player on. But if you think back to the Premier League era, 1995 to 2015. Wingers non-stop.
Flying.
Get the ball out. I played there half my career. You got the ball 1v1. It was okay, let's go.
Yeah.
You're happy to get in that position. You don't.
And it's one of the best things in the game, I think.
You don't. I would never turn it down.
Somebody take somebody on.
That opportunity to take my fullback on. Now it's like, I'm not sure about that. Let's pass it back to my fullback. Then Yep. We kept it. Manager's happy. That's the way everyone plays now. It's really dull, boring football.
Good result for United, mate. I'm just looking at it right now. 4th place.
I know. They're doing it
3 points above Chelsea, 3 points above Liverpool.
I know. Well, four the last 5 Premier League.
I know. And the other, I think the other one was a draw at West Ham, which it was at. And
they beat Fulham.
I don't think they won that game. Maybe 7-8 weeks ago. It just shows you they've got a wee bit more.
Ali, I'm frightened as a Villa fan. They're catching us, mate. They're catching us.
Well, I said yesterday, mate, Villa will still finish in the Champions League places.
I don't think they will, mate. I really don't. You know why? Because
I've come in on a Tuesday morning to hear this.
Their form, Ali, has been poor, mate. Really poor. Home losses to Everton, to Brentford. Poor again against Leeds. Literally a last-minute equaliser from Abraham. They are struggling. I think it's anxiety around Villa Park as well of we have to finish in the top 5 because of the financial fair play. But if you look at the teams chasing us, Ali, we've still got to play Manchester United at Villa Park. We've got to play Chelsea at Villa Park. We've got Liverpool. We've got to come to Villa Park as well. Manchester City away, last game of the season. Wolves on Friday night. That's not going to be easy. Local derby. You're not having it, are you?
No, I think you'll be all right.
You reckon? I hope so, mate. But I'm looking at the table.
The Gabby I knew, the positive Gabby I knew way back years ago, he would have said, Man United at home, we beat them, that puts them at...
Not the way we're playing, Ali. We're really missing John McGinn, mate.
I know.
And forget about McGinn being injured. I'm scared of when he actually, retires, or leaves Villa. He's irreplaceable, mate. energy. He can play off the right or left.
He's been brilliant, John. Hasn't he been brilliant?
Miss mate in that team. Kamara, Tielemans.
How long's he out for?
I think he's out for another 4 or 5 weeks, I'm sure.
Just you take your time, John. Make sure you're ready for the World Cup.
Get ready for the World Cup.
Joe. Well, as we mentioned, the final instalment of this round of Premier League games took place last night as in-form Manchester United made their first trip to Hill Dickinson for the first time.
Manchester United visit Hill Dickinson for the first time. There's been no fixture in Premier League history that has seen as many away wins as this one. Keenan Dewsbury Hall works his square and Lommans can make the save from Armstrong. Mainu, good ball in and Burmo was there and then fires it over the bar.
Every time an Everton team pass the ball sideways or backwards, there's a rumbling around the ground because obviously they want the team to get forward and get forward quickly.
It has long felt like a game where first goal might win it. Brian and Burmo will chase after it. He's only got Michael Keane and the keeper between him and goal. He's rolling square and Šeško puts it into the bottom right-hand corner. Manchester United lead by a goal to nil with 20 minutes to go. And Manchester United have done to Everton here what Everton did to them at Old Trafford. 1 goal to nothing. It was Benjamin Šeško that scored it tonight. Everton 0, Manchester United 1.
Did I just say they made their first trip for the first time? I think I did. That's me off and running. The boys are laughing. Manchester United made their first trip to Hill Dickinson for the first time.
Easily happens.
I'm not sure I get enough firsts in there. Well, United have jumped into 4th place. I had mentioned earlier, Gab, ahead of both Chelsea and Liverpool. Thanks to that winner from Benjamin Šeško. After the match, interim boss Michael Carrick was singing the praise of that particular striker.
Ben's in a really good place at the moment. We love him to bits. I think he's the way he works every day, his attitude to it. He wants to improve, wants to learn. I think part of our duty as well is to help him keep taking steps in the right direction. And I think we're so quick to be quite extreme with players at times, and either so good or not so good. But I think managing that and keeping him on a good track and supporting him and. He'd be a big player, he'd be an important player here for a long time. I'm sure that he's got the attributes to do that, and he's a big part of that forward line. So he's certainly not here just to be a substitute. But recently, he's made a huge impact for that, and credit to him because we've obviously needed him.
He has, Gabby. I would say him and Gyökeres just begin to turn the corner, look the part, both their goals and their performances. Is that fair?
Maybe we're too quick to.
Yeah, myself included.
Criticise
myself
strikers
included.
that come to the Premier League. But what he's done recently, Ali, and what I like about Šeško, is it doesn't look like he's spitting his dummy out when he's not starting.
Yeah.
He's okay. He comes on and he works his socks off.
He gets it.
The hunger to get that goal yesterday as well, to break his neck from the halfway line, to get in. And he's got a great finish on him. That goal against West Ham we talked about.
Oh, mate, I'm telling you. I am telling you, that finish against West Ham's out of this world.
Yep.
The defender, is it decisive? I'm not sure as comes across, thinks there's nothing he can do there.
Yep.
And he clips it into the top corner. It's a brilliant finish.
That's 6 goals in 2026.
Yeah.
7 in total in the Premier League for Šeško. And I think now he's worked himself into the starting lineup. I felt like Mbumo as a striker, it worked for certain games. But I feel now you need a vocal point, don't you? Maybe next game he starts. I think they've got options now. Do you know what I mean? That's the one thing, they've got options. Yep. We heard former United captain Stevie Brewster. He was alongside Jim Proudfoot in commentary duties last night. He was full of compliments for the Red Devils' front three in total. He explained that they're a great example of spending well, and it's paying off now on the pitch.
Well, that's what you pay the money for. How often have we said it's all about players at the end of the day? And good coaches need good players. And certainly them three in that combination. The great pass from Cunha and a wonderful pass, and Mbumo, the way he took it and laid it into Šeško. Šeško didn't even have to take a touch. Wonderful goal. A good enough goal to win any match. It was the only real bit of quality we've seen in it. But then again, Man United have shown a little bit of desire after it. Comes into the box, the corners. The goalkeeper was immaculate. They tried to bully him. Didn't work all night. They looked after him as good as they can, and I have to say the goalkeeper stood up to every challenge that was thrown at him.
By the way, he's made a difference as well, the goalie. Don't worry about that.
Safe hands.
Yeah. Do you know what I think as well, Gabby? Look, you sometimes don't realise the importance, the confidence that he has actually on the back four. Do you know what I mean? It's like the two centre backs are looking back, going, "Nah, he's all right. We can have a bit of him."
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
There was a save late on from Tyreek George where he literally like caught the shot, like fantastic, and he just caught it.
Yeah.
But Onana would have spilled it. Beto was running in for a tap in, probably then equalise.
Yeah.
You were like, drop more points. But safe hands, even from all the corners. It was chaos, Ali. Honestly, it was like WWF. Tarkowski, Maguire were throwing each other on the floor and then laughing about it. Yara and Maguire wrestling. The referee booked Tarkowski, and it was like, guys, come on. But every time the ball went onto the keeper, problem, punched it away.
I saw was Big Moisey on the pitch at the end of the game? Was he unhappy with the referee about something?
Yeah, I think, I switched it off then, mate. I was like, enough, man. They'll go to sleep.
I saw him come on. I was watching, I saw him come on. I thought, big fella's not happy. Okay, Manchester United fans, I want to hear from you this morning. Could you be title contenders next season? There's a question. Is Michael Carrick the man to take you forward at this moment in time? Surely yes. How good are your summer signings proving to be? They've been excellent.